Can you tell me the story of Strega Nona?
Okay, in a little tiny town in Calabria, there was an old woman named Strega Nona. So they put up a sign in town square, and along came Big Anthony, and he did work, and then he flooded the town's pasta.
In a town in Calabria a long time ago, there lived an old lady everyone called Strega Nona, which meant Grandma Witch. Although all the people in town talked about her in whispers, they all went to see her if they had troubles. Even the priests and the sisters of the convent went, because Strega Nona did have a magic touch. She could cure a headache with oil and water and a hairpin. She made special potions for the people who wanted husbands, and she was very good at getting rid of warts. But Strega Nona was getting old, and she needed someone to help her keep her little house and garden. So she put up a sign in the town square. And Big Anthony, who didn't pay attention, went to see her.
You must weed the garden and sweep the floor. You must fetch the water and milk the goat and feed her. And for this I will give you 3 coins and a place to sleep and food to eat. Oh, see, yes, Strega Nona. But there's one thing you must never do. You must never touch the pasta pot. Oh, see, yes, Strega Nona.
And so the days went by. Big Anthony did his work, and Strega Nona met with the people who came to see her for headaches and husbands and warts. Big Anthony had a nice bed to sleep in next to the goat shed, and he had food to eat.
Come on.
One evening, while Big Anthony was milking the goat, he heard Strega Nona singing. Peeking in the window, he saw Strega Nona standing over the pasta pot. She sang,
Bubble, bubble, pasta pot, boil some pasta nice and hot. I'm hungry and it's time to sup. Boil enough pasta to fill me up.
and the pot bubbled and boiled and was suddenly filled with steaming hot pasta. Then Strega Nona sang,
Enough pasta pot. I have my pasta nice and hot. So simmer down my pot of clay until I'm hungry another day.
and Strega Nona called Big Anthony in for supper.
Big Anthony!
But too bad for Big Anthony, because he didn't see Strega Nona blow the 3 kisses to the magic pasta pot. And this is what happened. The next day, when Big Anthony went to the town square to fetch the water, he told everyone about the pasta pot.
Strega Nona has a magic pasta pot.
And Big Anthony was angry, and that wasn't a very good thing to be.
Also,
2 days later, Strega Nona said to Big Anthony,
I must go over the mountain to visit my friend Strega Amelia and sweep the house. Sweep the house and weed the garden. Milk the goat and feed her. And remember, don't touch the pasta pot. Oh, see, yes, Strega Nona.
Soon as Strega Nona was out of sight, Big Anthony went inside, pulled the pasta pot off the shelf, and put it on the floor. And Big Anthony sang,
Bubble, bubble, pasta pot. Boil me some pasta, nice and hungry, and it's time to sup. Boil enough pasta to fill me up.
and that sure enough, the pot bubbled and boiled and began to fill up with pasta. Big Anthony ran to the town square, jumped on the fountain, and shouted,
Everyone gets plates, platters, forks, and bowls. Pass at Strega Nona's house.
And everyone ran home to get plates and platters and bowls. And sure enough, when they got to Strega Nona's house, the pasta pot was so full it was beginning to overflow. Big Anthony was a hero. He scooped out pasta and filled the plates and platters and bowls. There was more than enough for all the townspeople, including the priests and sisters from the convent. And some people came back for 2 and 3 helpings, but the pot was never empty. When everyone had had their fill, Big Anthony sang,
Enough, enough, my pasta has my pasta. No need for the plate until I'm hungry another day.
But alas, he did not blow the 3 kisses. He went outside to the applause of the crowd, and Big Anthony took a bow. He was so busy listening to compliments that he didn't notice the pasta was still bubbling until somebody shouted,
Oh, Big Anthony, look!
And Big Anthony rushed inside and shouted the magic words, but the pot kept bubbling. He took the pot off the floor, but pasta kept pouring from it. Big Anthony grabbed the cover, and he put it on the pot and sat on it. But the pasta raised the cover, and Big Anthony too, and spilled on the floor of Strega Nona's house. If someone hadn't grabbed poor Big Anthony, the pasta would have covered him up. The townspeople began to worry. By this time, the pasta was on the way down the road, and all the people were running to keep ahead of it. The mayor shouted,
Get letters above the big barricade!
But even that didn't work. The pot kept bubbling, and the pasta kept coming. Strega Nona came down the road home from her visit. She didn't have to look twice to know what had happened.
Stay here.
Enough.
Enough. Pasta pot. I have my pasta nice and hot. So simmer down my pot of clay until I'm hungry another day.
And with a sputter, the pot came to a halt. The townspeople cried,
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Strega Nona.
but then they turned on poor Big Anthony.
Strega
Nona said,
the punishment must fit the crime. All right, Big Anthony, you wanted pasta from my magic pasta pot, and I want to sleep in my little bed tonight. Start eating.
poor Big Anthony.